Close, okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, City Council candidate Anthony Beckford here, District 45, which is Flatbush, East Flatbush, Midwood and Flatlands. I know I've told y'all, I promised y'all, we started late, but I promised y'all, a little press conference based off of what's going on and what we're going to do, what I'm going to do in regards to revealing some things when it comes to developers, lobbyists, and also realtors when it comes to my opponent, Jumaane Williams. All right, because he has this rhetoric that he always says in front of the camera, which has not been proven out in the community, where he says, affordable housing, this is what this is what I'm going to get y'all, this is what, this is what you want. Yes, this is what the people want, but nothing has been happening to get it there. There's been a lot of protections. Yes, I give that. There's been a lot of protections, but there hasn't been a lot of actions to make sure that it can happen. Because if it happens, then there wouldn't be a need to sign all these bills or try to sponsor all these bills for protection. So you figure if you have what you need, you don't need to protect something that isn't there already. Okay? So, and for those of you in the community who have been seeing a lot of these, buildings that have been building up by all these developers, those of you who are experiencing, rent increases, if affordable housing was actually being done, then guess what? Your rent wouldn't be increasing, and the developers wouldn't be coming out here to basically take over your buildings, push you out, and rent and increase the gentrification in the community. So what I have here, and I have plenty of copies here, I'm going to hand out to members of the media and to people in the community, is an actual list. This is a minimal list that I was able to create that actually shows the fact of why there's no affordable housing in our community. Because as you know, there's a lot of politicians out there who basically say they want affordable housing, but yet they're in bed with the developers. Well, this list I have here proves that Jumaane's been in the bed with developers since 2014. Now, I didn't look prior to 2014, but I just looked to 2014 because the campaign for 2017 is happening now. So I looked from 2014 to now, from who donated to him for this campaign here. And let's just say I got back in front of the names. So I'm going to start you off with the names. So one development company is Millennium Development. Now, yes, they donated minimal, but still it's called pay for play. So anytime a developer or a realtor or a lobbyist donates to you, that's called pay for play. That means that you now have to abide by what they want in order for you to get further donations, which will be on a larger scale, or even for you to even get favors. And I always tell people, it's people over profits. You don't take favors over the lives of the people out here. You do not take any type of money over the lives of the people out here, because these people are not to be bought and sold for your luxury and for your benefit. So, as I said, we have Millennium Development. In August 27, 2015, they donated $50. July 8, 2016, they donated $60, so that's $110 total. Then we have Keller Williams Realty, who in November 2014, $100. You have Ken Kier, who's another realtor out here. June 2016, he donated $500. You have Neil Cohen, who's a developer, donated $500. Okay. Now you got Donna de Blasio, who's a lobbyist for Patricia Lynch Associates. She donated as well too in May 2014. Now you have Flatbush Development Corp, who donated in July 2015. Like I said, these are all developers, development corporations, so like that. There's a reason why we don't have affordable housing in District 45. There's a reason why all of us in Flatbush, these Flatbush, are getting pushed out of our communities, because when these people are paying you and donating to you, you're going by what they want you to do, which is to turn your head the other way, which I cannot do. I've never done it, and I refuse to do it. Now, there's one right here, the People's Corporation. And I'm telling you, I need y'all all to start Googling these groups. The People's and see a lot of stories about them and all of the developments that they own, and also the corruption they have. So the People's Corporation, $100. A lot of them don't have corruption, but still, they donated, so he still has to do pay for play. Let's Hire Construction. In February 2017, they donated $250 to his campaign. In 2014, Let's Hire was found guilty for cheating employees out of $5.1 million in back wages. So you have a company that doesn't respect its employees, that doesn't want to pay them, owes them you know how many hours you have to lose for $5.1 million to be owed to you? So this was all in 2014 that this happened, and they donated to him in 2017. Okay, you have an employee of the Mega Contracting, another contractor out here. This was in June of 2016, $250. You have Pinnacle Group. Definitely Google his name, Pinnacle Group. $500, and that was in May 2016. You have Mega Contracting, and this person is a developer, $250 in May 2016 as well too. In June 2016, you have Silverstein Properties Incorporated, $250 they donated to the campaign. Allmark Group LLC, which is a real estate developer group. In I say November 2014, $500 they donated to Jumaane Williams' campaign. Bluestone Group, the owner of the Bluestone Group, in June 2015, $250 they donated to the campaign. Bolton St. John's, okay, that's a lobbyist group. In May 2016, they donated $100 to Jumaane Williams' campaign. And let me tell you a little bit of history about the Bolton St. John's group. So Bolton St. John's is a lobbying firm who influences legislation and tries to win slush fund allocations on behalf of wealthy special interest clients like KFC and a lot of corporations out there. They worked with former New York City Council Speaker Christine Quinn in 2012 to kill and delay the living wage bill. So this is a group that worked with somebody to kill and delay the living wage bill, so that way people in the communities don't get a living wage out here. So that means they're just out here surviving and suffering. So one of the reasons why we couldn't get that $15 raised up there, because of lobbyist groups like this that's out here basically giving to these politicians, or as I call them, politicians. And basically, what do? They adhere to everything that these groups want. Okay. Now let me go on. The Durst Corporation.
There's something showed up on the screen.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
The Durst Corporation, December 2015, they donated $1,000 to his campaign. You have Real Estate O'Connor, a real estate broker, in May 2017 donated $100. People's Corporation, again, real estate developer, in January 2017, they donated $1,000. You have Peter Bishop and Del Giorno LLC, which is a lobbyist. In May 2017, they donated $250. Now, the lobbying firm, Peter Bishop, Del Giorno, and Giblin, helps elect politicians. Again, this lobbyist group helps elect politicians. So you wonder why a lot of these politicians get such high numbers when a lot of these people aren't out, when it's low voter turnout. It's because they put so much money behind them, put so much influence behind them for this. Okay? And a lot of y'all, if y'all just getting it now, y'all missed it, y'all can get back on it. Or what I could do is I'll do another segment later on. But again, so this lobbyist group helps elect politicians. Then they tell the politicians how to vote when they get into office. See, politicians are not working for the people. Like Jumaane, who's getting donations from this lobbyist group, they telling him what to vote for in his legislation. They're telling him how they're gonna get him into the politics and get him elected. Okay? So he's not doing it for the people. Like I said, I'm gonna be very real, because I'm tired of this false zombie-like approach of people who say they want to support him, but you can't support somebody who clearly does not have your best interests out there. Now, he talks a good talk. I tell you this, he talks a very good talk. His mannerism is very proper, but at the same time, you have to figure this: what is behind the smiles? What is behind the good looks? And what is behind the charisma? And this is what's behind it right here. Okay, now I'm going to continue with Peter Bishop and Del Giorno. Hope I'm saying it correct. But in her quest to become city council speaker, Melissa Mark Viviero enlisted the help of the firm, paying it more than $61,000 in consulting fees. Since Mark Viviero took power a few years back, Peter Bishop has paid more than $3.3 million by clients to lobby council members, including the speaker. And guess who wants to be Speaker of City Council this election here? Jumaane Williams. Next to the next one. York Group Associates, another lobbyist. $250, May of 2016. Here's the experience of that lobbyist group. Has experience developing and executing lobbying strategies for a wide range of clients, including Fortune 500 companies. Not for the little people, but for the major companies that are out here pricing us out and pushing us out of our communities. She has influenced high-profile legislative matters and secured
6% good battery.
all right, and secured earmarks from the New York City Council, New York State Senate, and Assembly for their clients. Okay. Here we go. Extel Development, another real estate developer group. In February 2017, donated $500. Pay for play is very deep on this thing. From all these builders. In May 2017, $2,500. You see, the closer we got to the elections, the amount started going higher. Bluestone Group. Bluestone Group. $250 in June 2015. The Orbach Group, where the CEO himself in May 2014 donated $500. Now let me tell you something about the Orbach Group. The Orbach Group has been investigated by the Attorney General for the fact that they were out there pushing out, in the Upper West Side, they were pushing out residents out of their homes illegally just to make room for higher price paying students from Columbia University. So they were pushing out tenants who have families in order for them to get more money. Now, is this somebody who vouches for affordable housing? No. This is not vouching for affordable housing. This right here is pay for play. So all his rhetoric about affordable housing and how about he's fighting for it, ladies and gentlemen, proof here, this is why you don't have it. It's your boy, City Council candidate Anthony Beckford. Wish you all a good night.